a psychopath who was so obsessed with resurrecting his mother, a mommy's boy, had to start taxi driving just to get his targets. And he did this for like the longest of time because he wanted 30 ladies. Hey, beautiful loves, welcome back to this channel. If it's your first time hearing this voice, my name is Janelle. I do movie reviews, movie recommendations, and I vlog when I go out, although I'm moving my vlogs to another channel, so please do check other videos out on this channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, beautiful loves. Welcome back. Now let's talk about this movie today, KM17. I do not know why the title, but yeah, it was directed by Lindsay F. Ifejuku. The writers are Oluchi Aforobi and Julie Ako. Now, this featured Blossom Chukwujeku, Theresa Edem, Tony Tones, and some other people who were policemen in this movie. Now, you guys know how it goes. I tell you the not spoilers, actually. I tell you, just explain the movie and tell you what I like and do not like about this movie. Now, the runtime of this movie is about 1 hour and 20 minutes, which is a good time. I do not know why they had to the whole delay, but yeah, let me get into the review. Okay, this movie started off with a beautiful lady, Chika, who was in search of her sister. Now, I really hope this is not a real life event. If this is not a real life event, I do not know why they were not able to change some things in this movie. But yes, Chika was in search of her sister, Ada, who got missing. In fact, she had gone to the police station. She keeps going, they keep telling her, okay, whenever she goes, they say, write report, write this, write that. She got really, really pissed. And she was going home in a taxi, right? She stopped a blue taxi, knowing that there were ladies who were missing in blue taxis. You should take precaution. Now, in this taxi, this man kept picking up things, putting them up and, missing. He was just driving recklessly, like getting into potholes, and she was really concerned. And then she just relaxed her head, and then she looked at the number plate right on the glass, right? And it was exactly what her sister had sent to her before she didn't hear from her anymore. Now, this lady, Chika, was just looking, thinking of what to do to this man. And next thing, I thought she had a plan. Her plan was to say, okay, when she gets to where she's going to, she'll still make him keep going. Now, she got to where she was supposed to get to. This man gladly was going to drop her off because he needed to go somewhere to his house to complete his sacrifice. And there she was thinking, okay, now she asked him to go further, that she was going to double the money, right? Making this plan, I thought she was chatting her friend up, or maybe someone to just wait where she wanted to drop off, like the second drop off, right? She wasn't chatting nobody. In fact, she wanted to do this all by herself. In fact, I thought she was going to make him drive to the police station. Now, she holds his neck and it became a struggle. Now, this man beat her up and he began to tell her what happened to her sister. Now, a few weeks back, Ada, who is the eldest sister, was coming back from work and booked in fact, she didn't book the taxi. She stopped him by the way, and then she was in that taxi. She was supposed to go back home to her mom and her sister. Her mom, who was very sick, by the way, was waiting at home for some money for treatment, and she had that money. I'd like you to know that it was this man that was saying this story of how he took Chika's sister Ada to Chika, okay? And that was after he had pushed her so bad, hit her so bad, and made her to start driving, right? Now, Ada, who was in this car with this man coming back from work, was waiting to get to her mom and her younger sister Chika, right? But this driver passed the address she told him, right? And she was worried, and she started talking, and then he showed her a gun. He showed her a gun, this same gun he had when he picked Chika, the younger sister, right? And then the whole story is just up and down. I'm not going to say do not watch this movie. It was like a waste of my time, but I'm still going to talk about it, right? I'm still going to talk about it. Now, Chika was at home waiting, and then she got a call from her sister that she has been taken, right? And remember, her sick mom is at home. Now, imagine somebody takes you, you offer them money, and the person was laughing. You should know that that's not what they were looking for. Think of something else. I know that when you are in trouble, you might not really think. But yeah, this man throws her phone out of the car and asked her to calm down. And then she did, and she was like, "Thank you, sir." The next thing was not to run. In her head, the next thing was to go pick up her phone and cry, like the phone has gone bad, and she was crying. Or why was she crying? And then he came. This same car that dropped you off, you did not recognize the car, and this car was coming. She was shouting for help, and before you knew it, bam, he hit her and picked her up, and took her home to his place. And there was a police stand close to a police checkpoint close to his house. This girl was in that boot. She woke up in that boot. She woke up. Oh, she even had a small phone that she used to call her sister, used to send the number plate to her sister, and she could not run away with that small phone. Okay, I'm going to continue. Anyway, now he takes her home. Let me quickly give you the story why this man is doing what he's doing. Like I said, a lot of ladies were missing in that community, and the police were already announcing it, right? Now, the story he gave was that he lost his mom on their way to church. His mom was about rubbing her red lipstick, and it fell off, and she was trying to pick it up, and I guess she was driving, and the next thing was there was an accident, right? And that, I don't know where he went to, I don't know who told him he could get her back to life, but he was to get 30 ladies, and the 30th one, taking the life of the 30th one, would now resurrect his mom. In fact, he had a dummy placed in his house as his mom, who was going to resurrect. Anyway, Ada sends the number plates to Chika, and the next thing Chika was saying was, okay, check, you're in the boot, check, there's supposed to be a latch, you're going to get something, use it to open it. I don't know why Ada was so I know she got hit by this car. But some people, when they're in trouble, their adrenaline becomes really, really high. In fact, there was no survivor instinct in Ada. Now, like I told you guys, there was a checkpoint who were used to this man. In fact, he used to give them granite, money, he was their paddy, so they couldn't even suspect him. And it was so easy for this man to take out these police people in this movie. And I really, really hope this is not a real life event. I think I've said that like for the upteenth time in this review that I'm doing. But yeah, if they were following a storyline that was a real life event, then this all I saw in this movie is okay. But if it isn't, I am confused at how Chika was going to escape when there was no police officer anymore. Why did she choose this time to escape? It was just the wrong timing. You were close to his house already. Anyway, he gets her into the house and she sees her sister there. Ada was not talking, she wasn't moving because he had already done this spell he wanted to do. In fact, he paralyzed her with something from a fish or something, and Chika gets the chance to take the gun again. Now, this time there was a bullet and she didn't shoot. Was she just scared of shooting, or she didn't want to destroy this psychopath? In fact, she was trying to say, okay, we can talk about this man. She saw how serious it was, and she had to shoot him after he had beat her up, fought with her. She had to shoot him and save her sister. And then they went back to their mom's, where the mom was being buried. And then she was like, Ada is back home and I'm going to take care of her. Like, how are you the one taking care of your elder sister? Yeah, you guys are supposed to take care of each other, but how come Ada does not have any survival? Nothing. She doesn't. She's not interested in saving herself. But anyway, this movie was good. It was good, I would say. Based off acting, okay, the storyline not so great. I can't recommend it. Guys. Yes, generally I'm going to say this movie is a 5/10. Yes, a good 5/10, and that's me being good. Okay. Yes, cinematography, everything on point, acting perfect. How Blossom acted in this movie like a real knack and psychopath. He did really well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this review. Okay, like I always say, I would not stop doing reviews nor recommendations, so please let me know the movie you'd like. I await when you guys are going to let me know the movie you'd like to see on this channel. Okay, I hope to see you on my next one. Bye for now.